I could share it. Hey,
Good night, good night, good night, Trinidad and Tobago. We late. But we sorry, Labra, we late. We go let Bill a little bit. We let Bill come on board. In the background, we have Remember Me Not by Forget Me Not, sorry. Chef, will you sing that song again?
I really can't remember.
Don't put it up here. I have one song and I even know who you have people coming on, man. Let me see. Forget Me Not. I'll type it in right now.
Oh.
That's Patrice Rochelle. Patrice Rochelle. Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'm going and share the live on my page.
Yeah, do your thing now, man. I am about doing the same thing myself.
Nice.
Because now can log on and share easier. I have you on screen right now.
Nice.
Share the group. I share to you know you're from Brea. Post. Let me share it again. Share it to our new group now. That is Brea Agenda. Right, we all shared up. People coming on board, man. I see 9 people here. Share it to our new group now. That is Brea Agenda. Right, you see Renee on the inside. One on the inside. Right. Chef, we are ready to start here? We are 13 people. We can start now. I'm going to pause it there. Good night, Labra. You're on the inside, your boy, Fire Marshal here, and we have Chef on the inside. Chef, say good night, everybody.
Yes, my brother. Good night. Sienna, you're looking real sharp, you know. I feel I had to throw my black jacket, you know. I had to throw my black jacket, boy.
You know what we do, we sharp with our son.
I had to fix my background too. I had to pop my flag.
That's so you go, man. Organize yourself, man.
I love it, man. I love it. Standards.
Well, good night, everybody. Well, as always, know we want to start up the right way. We always like to welcome the ancestors, whatever denomination, whether your spiritual background is Catholic, right. Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever or miss, we respect all and we share with all. So you say good night. There's the boy, the Fire Marshal here. We are the Chef on the next side. You know, welcome to our usual show, the Brea Agenda. You know, tonight's show, you know, people wonder what my kids are, man. So one time, you know, like we go in with them black, you know what I mean? I'll be sharp, I'll be on point. You know, as tomorrow Republic Day, I'll wear my kit. So I come out also, you know. Yeah.
As not to disrespect the thing, you forgive me for just being in our camera, just to make sure my studio looking a little bit like yours now, boy.
Well, boy, we done here already. Let's go. You know?
Are you ready, man?
Yes, so everybody, good night again. Well, as we're about to start, see Chef and I will leave me. I don't know why you do that. Chef, get yourself organized. What we want to start off right now by on somewhat of a somber note, you know. Let's celebrate the life of the late Fitzgerald Jeffery. You know, Mr. Jeffery, as we all know him, a former parliamentary representative of Brea. You know, he passed on last week after battling with an illness for a while. You know, we are as one of our champions of Brea. You know, one of the stalwarts of Brea. We had to pay him that full respect. You know, so today I had a still in conversation with his wife, Mrs. Miss Julia, sorry. Ugly man, Chef. Not talking about Chef.
At least a jacket, man.
Yeah, well, we officially here, you know I mean, with the men in black, you know I mean, with black men, you know I mean. You know,
that's
so
right.
As I was saying to the people, Chef, you know, we want to recognize Mr. Jeffery, Mr. Fitzgerald Jeffery, who passed on last week here, you know, and he told what's of Brea. One of my heroes, you know, passed on after battling with illness for some time, you know, and I was telling the people that we had still in conversation with his wife, Miss Julia Jeffery today.
Yeah, you want to share a little bit about that conversation with them because that was some good information coming out there.
Yeah. Well, you know, I knew Mr. Jeffery from my as a child, as a young man growing up. When I went to PFC to do my A levels, he was teaching geography there. And always a willing gentleman, always full of information, always had a smile. He was always welcoming. You know, he made the environment a important secondary PFC a welcoming place. And I mean, he taught geography as a matter of fact. I always remember that. But he was also a vice principal in I took some notes there because I don't want to forget anything. He was a vice principal in Cedras Composite for a while, for 3 years. Then he went on to be a principal of Palo Seco Secondary. You know, I knew he was a vice principal and a principal. I also was in PFC. So, you know, he didn't only serve for Portland and Lobby as part, but he's still a great part of the Southwestern Peninsula, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Also, his wife was at him. You know, well, we all know he was our parliamentary representative for 2 terms. He went into Parliament in 2007. He exited in 2015, and he served us with distinction while there. One of my fondest memories of him was when he was in opposition, and the UNC they decided not to go with the smelter plan, but he stood up in Parliament almost by himself, and he waged that battle. He was there, all his notes, he had books, and he research, and you know, I was proud that even though it didn't go the way he wanted to go, he was he proud. I said, boy, Larry, no matter what, in the face of everybody, he's up and he's still on the 4th post. And I would
remember as well in Parliament when we had the oil spill. That was another time he stood up for the village. He spoke about the what do you call it? You as the HSC man would know the stuff they used to sing the oil. The correct sit.
Cancer.
Wasn't cancer, it was something correct, sick and a number after.
I know you're talking about. Flow trait or something.
He stood up in Parliament.
I know what you're speaking about. Yes.
Yeah, he spoke about that at length, you know, because we were in a bad state, if you recall. All the beaches in La Brea.
Yeah, but that was something else. That was something else. But let's recognize some people on the inside before we carry on. I see Renee and Joel here, 99 Demon here as always. Good night, Renee. You know that is our patron host of you know, you're from Long Beach shows. Let us use our platform. Thank you very much. We see him on the inside asking what's going on. Alarm kit. Well, get that just to impress you know, you teach me a particular way, you know, so I just to impress, you know, I twist this the wrong way.
Watch man. I see you put up the posts with you in the office, boy, with the tie on, in the coverall with the tie, and you say if it's one thing.
Standards, boy, standards, boy, you know that?
Oh gosh, to be like you, my brother, to be like you.
Kevin George on the inside, Bonnet again, as if I'm going on well because she watching Massaga shades. Men in black girl, I'll get the full kit, you know. Showing the Gomez on the inside, and
you know, showing must be there.
Yeah, we see Kurt Lynch on the inside. Big man, the business from Library. The man fly here, fly.
Yeah, in the building.
In the building. You know, speed car wash from across the border. Check him out. That is the man.
That's the man.
We are Nigel Fly, Phillips on the inside, Kalisha Francis, Selvon Francis. Oh, hello. Let me see.
Selvon,
you know, you see Rochelle Dodger. Hey, look my father on the inside. Look Frank Marshall. Oh, daddy. You know.
Nice.
We see Aklicha Gomez here. People coming in, man. So, you know, going back to the memories, the information on Mr. Jeffery from his wife.
Jeffery, yeah.
She was also letting you know that let me see. He was a piece of information I wasn't even aware of. She said he was one of the first, if not the first person of African descent to be employed in Republic Bank right after the 1970s Black Power Revolution. So you understand this man's life. He was always in the front line. He blazed that trail for a lot of us. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. I was impressed.
That's news to me. And what was impressive, even more impressive about that, you remember they always spoke about the paper bag test. They would have a brown paper bag. And if you were darker than that paper bag, no, this was real, right in Trinidad here. Just, and we forget the history. Just in the 70s right there, if you were darker than a brown paper bag, people like you and myself, Caleb, couldn't see us in the bank at all. At all. Complexion was a big deal. So that's news to me that he was the first, I guess, dark-skinned person to make the breakthrough.
Excellent information. It's something that made me proud, you know what I mean? Hold on one second. Yeah, he was a pioneer for real. You know, also I also found out he was the Foundation for African Culture. He was one of the founders for the Point Fortin Guapo area of that organization. You know, this was impressive. You know,
very nice.
Also, I got to also know he was the person who started the university, not started, but he was the first teacher, one of the first person who started the campus of the University of West Indies evening classes and continuation studies in Point Fortin, the campus in Point here. He was the man who started.
Fantastic. Behind Chinkin Park right there.
Yeah, all the way back in all the way back in 1991. So you know, we've seen this guy, you know, is quietly was a mover and shaker, was a champion, a giant. You know, I knew him, but I didn't know him.
Exactly. Thanks for sharing that, Callum.
Yeah, more boy. Let me see. He was let me see. Credit union. He was a member of the credit union movement in Destiny because he was not only he started off as being a member at this credit union, but he went on to be one of the board of directors. You know, so this is the kind of interest, this is the kind of part this gentleman card for us. You know, so you know, sometimes when you see somebody and simple, because it's always a soft-spoken guy, he never fight up with the limelight and thing, but wow, you know, it's surreal. Also, one of the other accolades, as we before he came out of public life, he was the ambassador for Jamaica, but trying to become High Commissioner for Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this man lived an exemplary life, and at no point in time I would add, there was never no public bacchanal. He never once you heard him shouting, talking out of turn, bringing any form of embarrassment or robbery. He always served with distinction and grace, you know. And we hope to care about ourselves even a half as classy and honorable as this man did. We'll be in good stuff and good company, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as you know, trying to pick up a political role now, so you know how to take example, you know. They say admire the admirable, and he definitely was an admirable, you know, gentleman. So you know, I want
spiritually grounded, as I recall, he was an active member in the Catholic Church in Brea as well. Yes.
His wife pointed out, she said to me that was a big part of his life.
Yes, correct.
I think Kevin George saying here in 1992, he sponsored the Point Fortin College Intercal side with uniform and socks and boots from his personal pocket. I can attest to this. Wow. He was a very unselfish person. So, you know, fantastic. More information coming in here. We are in saying he was a lay minister at the Roman Catholic Church. You know, so apparently we could go on and on and on and on and on about Mr. Jeffery. So may God bless his soul. May he be judged mercifully by the Lord. And may he continue to fly high. So, Mr. Jeffery, we salute you, sir.
Salute, for sure.
You have made us proud, and through your family, and we know because he has left behind his wife and his daughter, who at this point in time is studying medicine in Jamaica. But she's home right now because of the COVID situation. She's going on to be a doctor. So you see, this whole family, and his wife is a former educator. So the whole family.
She taught me physics. I did physics lessons by her in PFC. Yeah.
Exactly. So you know, we know. Yeah, we know it's a life of service these people have given to this family, and we want to say we appreciate you, and we are here for you now. We haven't set a date for his interment as yet. They say it should be sometime next week. So through social media and stuff like that, we'll probably know, and you know, through the PNM and so on and so forth, we'll know what is the situation is. All right.
Great.
In closing, not in closing, but this another piece of information. His wife, she actually has recently written a book. Published a book in January this year. The name of the book is Diamond of Fire by Miss Julia Macmillan Jeffery. So I encourage you, go on and read this, because this lady, this family has been educators, historians. They have a wealth of information, and this could only widen your scope, so to speak. So, you know, if I'm not mistaken, she told me it'll be on his page, on her page, on Facebook about the book, and where you could probably go and purchase it and stuff like that. So I'm encourage you. This one should be an amazing read, because our old owner has a brilliant lady.
She is. What's the title of the book, Alan?
Title of the book is Diamonds of Fire.
Diamonds of Fire.
So that's something we want to make a note of. You know.
Yeah, curious to find out about the topics covered in that book. I'm very curious to find out. Nice. I'll get into that.
we could probably pick it up, and for our next show, we could probably look at highlighting it on the program. Because if she's up there, we could probably bring her on. This is something to look forward to in the future. You know what I mean?
There's the place for that. This is the place for that. The library agenda, man. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're library talking about library business. This is we business. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yes.
Well, let me just go through who's here again. Khalifa Thompson, the woman Khalifa on the inside. The woman protecting all our beaches in library. Akil Alexis, Jason Hector, J-Boy on the inside. But we have a big session, big segment
Black Majesty boy.
Black Majesty boy, you know what I mean? Yes, Ms. Gomez, we know you're listening. We appreciate you listening. Hey, the man 99, that Joel, making sure we know he's 99 demon, but
hey, miss.
Yeah, boy, the 99 demon.
Nice.
Well, let me see. Hey, look at brother touchdown and big brother inside the Raga inside.
Raga in the building.
In the building. There's a Pachico Jomo as we know him, that the man. I call him Washa Raymond.
Nice.
We had Delisa Lamont on the inside. She watching. Good night, Delisa. All 10 commandments here. So outside.
Wow, wow, big with me.
Yeah, I mean. So we are celebrities on the inside. We are artists, man. We are.
It's a pity in the stream yard, boy. I'm not seeing the Facebook stream, boy. I go have a laptop watching on the side. Don't worry, I'll fix that.
Oh, yeah, well, can I watch on my phone here too? So you using your phone to try the stream yard?
For the stream yard, I'll line up a laptop just now, don't worry.
Well, because I really actually supposed to be having the comments coming up on my feed here, but I don't know why I'm not getting it because right now they were fighting up out there. Don't
worry, the production assistant coming in just now.
Yeah, boy, we gotta get this thing.
By next month, my suits sponsored by Solomon's on the Falls. Or better yet, a library designer.
I think I didn't make my comments public in there. You see me still right now?
I see you, myself and you.
Right. Just making sure I ain't lost my stream now. I'm trying to fix the thing at the same time that I'm talking to you, but I ain't getting through. So let me come out of here. I go into a section and I ain't even know where it is. I'm afraid to click on the wrong thing. Right, I'm back with you now. I'm afraid to click on the wrong thing. We're trying different things. We're trying to improve our product. Yeah, so bear with us, is our learning process. Myself and Chef, we actually have production meetings right now, how to improve the product. Because we can't only be talking, we are be working to improve the product,
Yeah.
Well, moving on. The giveaway time. Now we have a special now. We call it the giveaway. We have a 6-pack here. A giveaway. Let me see you can see the 6-pack good here. This direction. I didn't opposite. You see? 6-pack of base here goes out to the person who could post a picture of Oliver Lambert, aka Mikey. You all can remember our football coach, Mikey, the man Mikey. Right, he was our football coach over the years. All of us are youth growing up, and Mikey would have played in an instrumental part in most of us young men and young ladies around the urban environment or upbringing. Without Mikey, a lot of us could have gone the wrong way, so to speak. So we were trying to find a picture of Mikey the other day, and nobody seems to have a picture of Mikey. So we issue a challenge to Brea, to Facebook, to the world. Organize and get a picture of Mikey, post it on you're from Brea, on Chef page, on my page, or even we have a new group now for this particular platform, the library agenda. So post it there, a picture of Mikey. The first person to do it wins the 6-pack, and from every show going on, win a 6-pack of your choice, right? So once it's Carib Stag, Guinness Marcus, you say what it is.
I was about to ask because I think I see a Guinness, a Carib, a kind of mixed 6-pack now, boy.
Yeah, so we have to represent everybody there. With a multicultural show and multicultural drinks, because on Facebook it had the running Caribbean Stag battle going on.
Right. So the winner will get to choose their beverage of choice.
Yeah. I say, boy, if I bring a Carib or bring Staggers back and them Stag, man, go say they want to win that and them guys. So I say let me see myself. I know the Hubert and them were black bottle.
Right. Brilliant.
So now we're supposed to be bringing on Joel Jeremiah. That is the gentleman we had the fundraiser for and we spoke about last week. So let me see. Let's make sure he's on the platform here. Let's check on the link. Let's make sure he's here. Pull him up. and type in MJ. Give me a second. I'm gonna tell them join the link. I'm sending a message now. All right. So we expect him to show up just now. You know. And that should
but
back in the meantime,
while you do that, I just want to talk a little bit about Mikey. Boy, I was never in Mikey's under his direct leadership, but you know, Labre is a village where it takes a village to raise a child, and Labre is a village. I think that still happens because Mikey would talk to me as though he was my uncle. I never went to training with him one day. My friends, all of you, Buns, everybody would be with Mikey. Kofi. Remember when he made Kofi captain? Young fella.
Kofi skipper.
You understand? And that was Mikey seeing leadership qualities and not age limiting that. He would still pick him, put him in front, and have him leading the bigger guys. And I used to watch and admire that.
When we was on when I told Kofi by 2 years, but when Kofi was under 12, he was the skipper of the whole team. I'm talking about under 20s, under 21, big man had here Kofi.
Wow.
Mikey saw that leadership quality in him, and he wasn't afraid, you know, to do it. And but what I loved about Mikey, you know, for those who know, Mikey wasn't the greatest football coach in the world, but Mikey recognized youths and the use of sport and mentoring in youth. If you come and tell Mikey don't like football, they want to run. Mikey tell you come on Sunday morning, Mikey trying to run on a track somewhere. If you want to play basketball, if you want to play netball, all of a sudden Mikey getting some netball ring and come out and say, let's play netball. Mikey was a lover of youth, and Mikey gave up his life for us, I have to say, because he was working Petrochina Point, and when he would stay away from work, he would take his pay and sponsors, because most times we would go to play away games. Most of our parents didn't sell no money because, you know, those time football, people didn't think about the expense of football. More 95% of the time out of Mikey pocket. He would pay for maxis, and then he had this thing he called divine transport. We use the only team to lead with 5 to 7, and we point up here for a game on Garakara Park for 7 o'clock with no transport, divine transport coming for we, you know. So Mikey was one of my heroes. Mikey's one of the reasons why I got into coaching, because I went and educated myself on how to coach and train youths, and that's why myself and Sammy, we got into and started Brea Football Academy through in honor of Mikey, you know. Look, I see now, Fly say you'll come and sort out the cameras, and what, boy? We get sponsors, boy.
Man. Nice, man.
I see Omar messaging me privately and saying, when the program done, call my brother, boy, chef, we getting things, boy. We got a whole production.
I like that. I like that.
You know, guys, I like that. Guys, but as we keep saying, this is our platform. This is for not Chef and Callum. This is the Labre platform. You see, last week when they talk about the show. I mean, last time there was Rene's show. Rene was the star boy. Talk about Rene's performance. You know, even before the show, Rene just called me there and give me some information for the night show. That is one of the producers. You know, so feel free to join the conversation and feel free to add the content. You know what I mean? So this is what we want to do. Look what I see. Let me see. We are Ebony Ramjohn inside. My favorite, Latifa Do Alexander. Hi, Latifa. Hi, Ebony. People coming in, man. It's brilliant, man.
Welcome.
So we are moving on. MJ didn't take the link as yet. I don't know what's going on with him, but we'll talk about the situation in the meantime, right?
Right.
What happened, as we know, Joe Jeremiah, aka MJ, you know, what we call him Wet. He was in a car accident. So we had some fundraisers because he was in a bad way with his leg and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, as I would have said in the last program, he had a little allergic reaction and he did his surgery. So he had a heart attack, you know, but he's a strong player. He got over it. Allah be praised. And he got the operation, because 2 operations he needs to do. So he needs to do the second operation now. We still need to raise some more funds for that. We had a cake sale Saturday going there. It was well supported. I want to applaud you, Labre. We was able to raise over $5,000 from a cake sale. Fantastic. You know, so I go and say just now other so the sell cake, like cake working out. Yes, I don't want to see sell the cake, boy. But anyhow, so that is that. So we having some more from you now. Miss Cindy Trim, she got on board, herself and some other of our designers from around Lobran environments. They got together and decided they're going to have a jersey sale for MJ. What the idea is this? They're producing a jersey with you'll see, after the program, go on my page, go on Uniform Lobby, go on the Lobby agenda, go on Kevin page. You'll see the pictures of the different t-shirts, right? But they are printing a jersey commemorating the event with you'll see a man in the back of it with a ball striking number 7 because that's his favorite player, Cristiano Ronaldo. This boy loves Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know what Cristiano Ronaldo doing. But anyhow, yeah, it'll be in different colors. You may see the picture in black, but it comes in different colors. The proceeds of this jersey will go to his surgery. Also, we also use an opportunity for the designers, the jersey designers. They're going to come up with their brand and they're going to sell it. And proceeds from that, the profits will go to Joel. So you may not want to take the Joel jersey, the MJ jersey, but you can take one of these designers. The designers we have on board are Team Fresh. That is my personal designer. You know, Black Majesty. We all know the Black that J-Boy. Team Fresh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And Team Fresh with like Carl Batiste. You know, Empire. That is Cindy's son. He's doing some good stuff. We have Kushan Gaza, that is also her son, brand too. And by the way, I want to encourage you guys. This is a young gentleman. He's about 16 years old, and he is ready to design his own clothing line. Kanye and Jay-Z wasn't at them stage, and we picked them up. Fubu, all these Show and John, them wasn't there yet. And we have a young man, young black brother, doing this. So we support the youth, right? We have Balance. You know, and then you know we local brand, the Bosnia brand where we see all me and Sam, what we wearing our personal brand, and my personal brand, Library. And we also invite other producers who want to get on board. We have Ghost Brother Blacks. Yeah, no, well, we didn't finish speaking about it, but I'm going to put my close staff block. He's going to get on board. So what you're going to have a collection of different designers from around the area. We still going to check people like Gio and them to get them involved. Who I'm not saying he's involved there, so don't go and misquote me, Library. You know, you're dangerous. Right. The plan is to get a number of different designers on board, and also we're going to do the personalized just put Joel and see all designers logo and brand on it. So you can choose which one you like, and you can pre-order it. Or the system you're going to work with, you're going to have to pay a down payment for the pre-order because, you know, unfortunately, somebody say, yeah, and come to the event, you're in shop. So we're going to take a pre-order. Half the cost of the t-shirt. We'll get more details as we go along. And this is all towards assisting our brother, Joel, and getting back on his feet. You understand? So the expected date going to be the month in October. We give the exact date as time goes on. Why we had to push it tonight without all the information, because you know we are fortnightly program. So we did not lose any time. We'll speak about it in the next program, and we'll go back and revisit it again, right? But all for now is MJ. We pushing his fundraiser space, his surgery, which he needs to get. He has already gotten one. He's almost there, folks. But we have to stick together and get everybody back on his feet, all right?
Yes, please.
Any take on this, Chef?
Say again?
Any take on it? What's your take on this?
Nah, I'm really happy to hear about the cake sale, and I think Library is loving it. So I expect that the sales would go exceedingly well, and I'm also happy that we're going to bring out some designers, some names some of us may have never heard. So it's a win for everybody, and this is what the agenda is about. This is what the Library agenda is about.
I want to play a little faster because when Miss Trim called me, Cindy, she was only about selling jerseys and she was cool with that. You know? I said, nah, man.
Right.
We have to use that platform to push the agenda also, because at the end of the day, we are about economic growth. We should be at a stage where we push these businesses to a stage where we can just come and say, look, take that and see what we know when we have something in the future. So let me come out. This is the opportunity for us to do everything. Look good, support our brother, support our brand, you know. And so when the COVID over, we come and make we first zest. Everybody sharp in the jersey, the first zest. Yeah, what to go here? They go and buy the jersey and go and make the lie and say, Kalam said, when the COVID done, and they say safe, and we're going to make we first zest, that is when you wear them jerseys, right? Good.
Nice.
You know, so it go, you know what I mean? Let me check on who on the inside again. We have the Iceman Nicholson Thomas on the inside. Yeah, do your thing, man. We have Kevin George. He said Mikey saved us for. We had a lot of energy and he aided us, challenging that energy in position, direction. He was a father to those who were fatherless, and that is absolutely true, boy. Mikey was most of us father. He was definitely my father at that stage growing up, and he was a lot of us surrogate father. So, you know, we want to really, really, you know, thank Mikey. Ebony saying good night to all, one and all. Good night, Ebony. Renee saying MJ has a great resilience. He's quite inspiring. He will emerge victorious. That is true, Renee. Every time I talk to MJ, he's positive. You know, I mean, he mostly go say, "Where boy, where?" But he's always there, that smile on his face. He's going through, and you know, we want to stick alongside them in this journey. As they say, there's no test, there's no testimony, and the boy is passing this test with flying colors. You know what I mean?
Nice.
We Casey Jones on the inside, boy. Oh, Casey, good to see you, sir. Akil Francis inside, Ebony, Alexis Carloy inside.
Hey, Carla Blacks.
Carla Blacks, boy. We have Makiza Nicholas, Rahim Salim. Good night, Rahim, my brother. Branson Louis on the inside. Very good initiative. Thank you, Brian. Brian, I want to say a lot of the information we got concerning Mr. Jeffery, I got it off of your page. And as always, Brian, you post a lot of great information on your page. It's one of the pages I can go to on Facebook where we are educated, you know, and we appreciate that continual input. I mean, I do like your support at Liverpool. We will talk about that another time. I don't too much Liverpool information on your page. As a Manchester United fan, you know, against that. Me and Chef is two Manchester United fans, so we are against that part of your page. But we appreciate you all you say, brother. You know. So that's about MJ there, right? Oh, we have to bring an update. The information Renee gave us before the show started. Yeah. When it was on our last show, we were to investigate what programs app is being used for the online classes, right?
Yeah.
In our research, what we discovered is that a combination of Google Class, MS Teams, some people using Zoom, and some using one more, WhatsApp to a lesser degree. So in my investigation, speaking to different teachers, what they were saying that the Ministry of Education gave some guidelines, and they had some recommendations, but they left it up to the individual principals to guide the teachers as to what application program you want to use. So that's why you would find it isn't one universal, like you say, all the schools are using MS Teams or Google Class, or whatever the case may be, because they would recognize because of different requirements or restriction, whatever you want to call it, learning curves. Because as my kids are doing it now, you know, most of all of our parents had to come tech savvy now, because we set up laptops and tablets and the right program, and it's a headache, you know. So I spare to the parents right now, because immediately we had to learn the technological curve immediately. And also I want to spare to the teachers, because if we get a headache and we could just come one stop and walk around them children, imagine what teachers are going through. Not only to teach the class, but also afterwards to set up, put notes up, correct papers, so on and so forth. You know, so we had to
prepare packages for those who aren't online.
You know, so we had. I really want to thank Renee and Aklitia and Luisha and all the teachers on the inside. And we want to tip our hats to you guys, because we are only getting the top of the iceberg, so to speak. You know, you're going through the whole shoot, and you all had to re-educate yourself and learn before you can even start to teach. So you had to just not only learn, but you become experts before you can even children. So, you know, as always, I want to thank you guys and I recognize and I appreciate you all for the amazing job you teachers have been doing. You know what I mean? Chef, but I know you are one a teacher in the household.
Listen, I am a ATP and I'm assistant teacher, professional or something like that right now, because the amount of work, Callum, Marshall have been real. Marcy doesn't go to bed before 12. As soon as class finish, is all kind of different live worksheets. As you say, is a combination, is WhatsApp, is Zoom meetings, is Microsoft Teams, but the teachers have to have their staff meeting as well. It's not easy, but I must admit, the second week has been a bit smoother than the first week. So, as with all new things, you know, it will take some time for everybody to get on top of it, but we get in there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Yes, and it's true. But folks, let's remember, as we said, unfortunately, this is a new normal. So there will be teething issues. We have only started back online classes for the 1 week, well, a week and a half. So you know, let's spare to the teachers. You know, and I was just told by one of my assistants, Skype also being used too. So thank you, assistant. You know, that what the kids remind them, Skype being used too.
Any platform,
you know, any platform. So you know, because a lot of our laptops have to be upgraded. A lot of the tablets, and the whole platform. This something I had to learn. You know, so that I can get the fire. Oh my God! So imagine I have a laptop, I have tablets, I have more than one device. Imagine the household only have a cell phone to use, and probably one couple children, and the other she and decide who do you want class when or that. You know, so it's not easy.
Yeah, parents would message and say, "Well, miss, I'm going to work today, so X child wouldn't be able to come to class today because it's one phone, and they had to go to work with the phone." Yeah.
So you know, we really had to spare a thought, and I'm saying where we could come together and help. Now, I have issued a public statement where anybody in the inside library area who kids that don't have any internet, check me. I want to allow them to use my internet. I'll give them the code. If they need to come in my gallery, and I'll provide whatever for them. You know what I mean? So we need to help. You know, all of us will know our family. If it is even the other probably give some money for a phone card or buy a phone card for a day plan or a week plan. Help out, you know what I mean? There are different ways we could assist. It don't need to be a millionaire to assist. But if we come together, and I know we can library, we're gonna get there. You understand? As we mentioned, internet. I mean, on WhatsApp. Sorry. Myself and Chef, we would have been brought into an amazing initiative, but we won't go into it too much. But we'll touch it. The Library Internationals, boy.
Yes,
you know, there's that group started by my boy Trini Gomez, showing as we call him, you know what I mean? When you call the government name on the show program tonight, because you know everybody know my showing Gomez, you understand? White Frog, you know. Also we Gil, you know, all the way from London. Chef, touch on this for a while.
Yeah, well, I mean it's perfect timing there because as you were mentioning the laptops, and I mentioned who have one phone and whatnot, that immediately came to mind because they had listened to the last library agenda, and with no solicitation on our part, in a big way, we just mentioned it, and you know, I encourage everyone to help. And they apparently were having a similar conversation out there, some international, some library. And so they got together and said, you know, we want to help. We know that there are people in library who are destitute. We're not rich, but we may be a little better off. What might cost $4,000 in Trinidad might cost a couple $100 US or a couple pounds to them. So they came together and they reached out and they said, we want to start a group where we could help. So I want to commend them. And, you know, things will take some time, but they are moving fast. We must have the conversations. We must have the I's dotted and the T's crossed, right? Myself and Callum, we wouldn't want our name in any mismanagement or corruption, you know? As Callum launching his political career, you know, we want to start off on the proper foot, and he ain't going down that road.
I know
so
we'll
be putting things in place. But I just want to put it out there if anybody else, like the Library Internationals, because a lot of the foreigners has been watching the Library agenda. If anybody else out there wants to get on board, reach out to Callum, reach out to myself, reach out to Trini Gomes. We have a little system in place, so we'll join the group. We'll have a little conversation about it. Yeah.
Look, we get one. Look, Kevin Ranks done to resend the link to the group. So Kevin Ranks, what you could do, send me a phone number on our private chat, and we'll add it to the group, right? So we're looking for experts, so to speak, to get on board, right?
Right. And as we say, as always, we in this from the heart. It's not about making money. It's not about helping friends. It's about uplifting the community of library. So anybody out there who knows that they have the ability to reach out to help in any small part, if Callum offers his Wi-Fi, you know, any little thing, any little way you can help and contribute, come forward. This is what the library agenda is about, right? Library people helping library people. We discuss library business and we make things happen. And I want to give kudos to Callum for keeping the fire burning because, you know, there's not a talk shop. What I've realized every week we come here, we give you an update of what went, we deal with what is now, and we talk about what's coming next, right? So thanks for the support, and we hope to hear from you all in terms of this initiative here. We want to start by getting some devices into the hands of those who may not be able to afford it.
Yes.
From there, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes because we don't have a sister Paul in library anymore, you know. Right? Sister Paul was like the guardian angel. It's containers upon containers helping everybody, no matter your religion.
If Sister Paul was operating wrong, she saw that Mikey was here, hold a big laptop and tablet that. Sure, they were that amazing. You know, people like deceased Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah.
And do things I don't know how they used to do it. What they shaking body to get things done, you know. So we had to understand that, well, okay, you're not here anymore. But you know, look at seeing what calling me, you're trying to gain what let me send you the link again, my friend, and just copy the link and get back to us, right? I'm gonna send them a message and tell them to thing.
All right. Nice. In the meantime, yeah, Sister Paul, I remember working with the Catholic Church as a youth. In the youth group, when Sister Paul calls and the container coming from Canada or wherever it comes from, and you're there, you're unpacking right by the community center. Oh gosh, every time I talk about it, I have to shake my head. Right by the community center, that would be the spot. The container would park there. We would offload, organize, whether it's furniture, appliances, clothes, toys for children. You know, so a lot of good stuff was happening there. So we need to get our show back on the road. So yeah.
Let me go through some of the comments here. Let me see what we have here. Sure, when Trini Gomez saying don't talk about Liverpool, Manchester United. It has been the team. I could agree that. In a Manchester United heavy discussion. You see how up here them the hyper drive that Chelsea show is a Manchester United show. Right? Nice. Raheem Salim, Casey Black and Gray. Assalamu alaikum, much respect.
Black and Gray, boy.
Black and Gray. Walaikum salam, my brother. Rene was also making a comment about Zoom also as one platform being used. Oh, look, MJ there, man. I'm gonna bring him on board, man, at the stream, man. MJ.
Nice.
Good night.
Yeah, man, look the man. Well, folks, let's see. Folks, let's see the technology improving. We could have triple the screen and three. I'm gonna see I can put MJ big on your screen here. No, that's not me. I want MJ, man. I'm just trying to put you the in charge, but I ain't getting to come. But anyhow, we go work here, so. So, Pat, how you going?
Yeah, I'm coming along, nice.
Nice, man. Well, tell the people, we give them a little rundown when I wasn't here about what was going on, you know. So, you give me a rundown as to what's going on with your health and the fundraising, how they're going and some information on the upcoming initiative concerning JCs. The floor is yours, MJ.
Basically, you know, good night, everybody. Thanking God for life first, you know.
Yes, I.
We all have to give thanks, you know, this pandemic we're going through, you know. It's not easy. At the end of the day, you know, we had to fight the fight. Well, my story from since February, you know, which was the 24th, which was Carnival, Monday morning. Yeah, I got a little higher work and, you know, I drop off some friends and Shogunas. So, coming back down, you know, right in Shogunas here, after bad one thing, a man gave me a bad drive and, you know, the car flipped.
Wow.
The car flipped now. Well, I see what I like. So, you know, the car flipped.
Was it not the light?
Watch out. Watch up now and I see a light and pull myself out of the car. Well, my right foot is stick. So, what I see in my mind is, I have to come out of this car. I mean, dying in here.
Really?
I have plenty of mind too, you know. It have plenty of people wouldn't think that that's panic and die.
And when we saw pictures of your leg, was we like, well, how this man move with his leg, boy?
You know, in that instance, you know, I traumatized, but pull myself out of the car. Right foot stick while trying to come out and pull. And well, that's how it probably get badly damaged. Right? I pull myself out of the car now, I lean up on the car itself. Two guys come. Well, you know it's Carnival, so you know it's crippled. So they do like to go and help me put my lie down, take my shoes off my foot, take my little chain, watch, money, everything.
Oh gosh.
Thinking is helper, so I lie down on the ground rolling. It's a woman I didn't even. The Lord sent she came in way close, thing. I said, well, I don't know, still traumatized. She lift me up, come on, she shoulder limp down under the flyover there now. And you want them back, I remember my head off. hand, which was Jemba.
Yeah.
And I call him and tell him get the message on to my sister. My sister don't live up side, which is a Rima and Sawa. And she called the sugar on us sent ambulance and rushed me to Moncton. I was never unconscious, I was aware of everything, and when I reach in the hospital, they say, it was smoke, it was thing, they started asking me questions. And I went, the Barnaby foot and thing. But it wasn't easy.
You can imagine.
Did the surgery there, which I put some X factor in my foot. Understand? Call them go see the pictures of that. That people that see the pictures too, then they go fund me. And since then, Mount Open doing nothing for me. They're just calling you and telling you, come next month, come next month, come next month. The healthcare system is that.
The situation was a little difficult there because I was getting to understand when the capacity is reduced because of the COVID situation.
So then to the external effects data, they have a certain period to be in your foot. You understand? So basically that's overstayed time.
All right.
And I can say, God is a good God because other people lose a leg with that in the foot as the issue as I get. And I thank God for my two sisters at my side and I still going hard. As a fighter toward the end of the day, but since February it wasn't easy. It's a hard fight, It's pandemic, it's not easy, but at the end of the day I'm going through, but still have a final surgery to do.
Right.
You haven't
for that surgery as yet? Do you have a date scheduled for that surgery as yet?
No, well, basically, it's when I make the funds, I could put that.
All right.
You understand?
Okay.
That will be soon because library we gonna make them funds for the library. We making joke with that. So guys, they heard what our brother MJ went through. He was on a vehicle accident. Still, people still rub the man on top of that. It's this but then let me move on. As they say, trying to replace him, make it to the hospital. Well, we were there. The day we got the message, we went up. Some of our friends went and saw him in the hospital. We were supposed to test because the rumor mill, they say MJ lose the leg. So I for me driving up to go in the hospital, tears in my eye. I say, oh gosh, my brother no see leg. But when we reach up, we got elated. Even though it's badly injured, we still glad to see the leg. You know what I mean? So that was that. And he had his saying he went through the ups and downs in the hospital with his stay. He did his first surgery recently, the second surgery I should say. He had the allergic reaction. Went down to Sandy Grande and he was able to get the surgery done. So we thank God for that. For all mercies and and look, we seen him live in the flesh. And now we have the third surgery to do, the final one, to get us over the hurdle. We need to, how much funds we need to raise for that final surgery, Joel?
Basically, it's 30.
Okay. So you're looking at 30 plus because with medical, whatever cost there here is and
remember it's therapy and all these things after.
Exactly. So we went on our way, folks, to that fundraising drive. As I said earlier, we want to thank everybody for the help with the cake sale. We're able to raise it's close to 5,000, right, Joel?
Yeah.
Good. So we're pushing on, and we have the upcoming GC5. And I called all the other people who committed to it. So we'll see Joel again. Joel, thanks for coming. Thanks for sharing your story with us, pal. We're here with you. All information. Well, Joel has on every occasion. Joel, can give a phone number to people who might want to get a call now.
295.
That's no. Go ahead.
7226.
There is say it again.
295.
7226. 7226.
Yeah, 7226.
All right. So anybody wants to contact Joel, we have his number 295 7226, right?
Yeah.
Put up the screen there, enter, and show. Right. So we had Joel number. So we technology.
Lovely.
We're working on it again. We're getting things. So we wanna have we wanna get MJ back on his feet. Definitely God is great. and you also contact Joel for yourself to talk to him, to assist him with any fundraising. Because not everybody might want to buy jerseys or take care so they could make personal contributions towards them. Because like during the cake sale on Saturday, a lot of people came and made their own personal contribution, which we are appreciative of. You know, that we will go, right, folks. So Joel, we'll let you go now. Thanks again. We'll bring you back out to show everybody, right, brother?
Yeah.
Take care, brother.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, so I demand MJ on the inside. So you see, we just there's no fake program here. Next week people say Calavan Chef pick it up onto themselves. You know, the bite up the nothing like that, you know what I mean? Before we wrap it up, because time is running away and we fast, chef boy.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Just a couple comments again, we're going back. Let me see, we have Aikisha not on the inside. Hey, Aikisha do some catering people. She's a boss, trust me. The Villiers sorry on the inside, Cavill. Ms. Gomez saying here one of the excuses they get from parents, not excuses, one situation they get from parents is Miss, I did not remember to leave the phone at home this morning. So you see, it has happened, you know.
It's true, it's true.
Kevin after send the link, but we already Kevin, when I get off the program here, I'll send the link to you. Yeah, so let me see, we see the boogeyman inside short boss.
Yeah. Williams, man, right.
We see McMeo here, Marvin Foster. Hey, the man said from outside, boy. Said the Gary door, boy. You see Gary on the inside. We see Onyx on the inside too. I happy belated Onyx. You know, we see Maurice John saying, good strong brother like you. Said God is great. Yeah, man. We are doing Francis on the inside. Dwight Francis saying good night. Hey, we are team fish on the inside, Kyle, you know. So well, time almost over with us, you know, we'll try to keep it an hour. I just want to touch on the birthday greetings. Today McGill my book across here, right on the amount of birthday greetings we have here. We have McGill, Kalisha, Henry, Aberdeen, Hilo, well not Hilo. Massey Salt number from Point Important. Always a smile when I go to Point Important to Massey Salt, always very helpful. One of the cashiers there. She and the staff of Massey stores in Point Important. Thank you very much, sir. But today is about Kalisha. Happy birthday, darling. May you enjoy it. And may God bless you with health and many more. We have the birthdays that go on by already that Kevin Ranks. Kevin, you birthday go on already. We have Leon Wider, big sexy Philip. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday, my brethren. We have Kevin Cook, this one of my old schoolmates from Mudsec.
Nice.
And John, hey, the twin boy, and it's not Anson Smart, excuse me.
Smart brothers.
Probably taking me away.
Yeah, don't make them.
Yeah, we are twin boys. Up now, we know who the smarter twin is yet, but we go find out. And it's not Anson, man. We have Madam Pastor, one of my brethren from outside the States. Or my sister, my brother, talking about Sharon McNally Alexander. Happy birthday, big sis. Yes. We are doing Francis. Andre Pachico, you know, we know Pachico. Yeah. Little Pachico, as we call him. You know, he birthday go on there.
Ultimate left foot, man.
How you mean? Well, the one Onyx, I know talk about Onyx Billy and a happy birthday, brethren. I thank for all the support, my brethren. We are Jen, happy birthday, love. Akim Andrews, the spy boy.
Yeah.
Inside, happy birthday, brethren. Oh, we have Jacqueline from Point 14, happy birthday, ma'am. And we have coming up, we have Andre Philip birthday coming up tomorrow. So you know, we also want to touch on the birthdays, wish everybody a happy birthday, happy, strong. Thanks for the Lord to give you another year to be in line of living with health and strength and being here with us, you know. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you about our giveaway again. We have a 6-pack here. So we have Carib, we have Guinness on this one, but whatever beer of your choice you want, we will supply for you as long as you can produce a picture of the man Mikey, aka Oliver Lambert. You understand a picture of him? We on kept chef page, my page, you know it from Library, the Library agenda.
What the Library agenda?
Drop the picture in the man, and the prize is yours. You understand? So
yeah, that would be amazing, boy.
Yeah, boy. If you get that,
the memory is fresh in our head. I mean, I could picture Mikey now, but
yeah, but no picture
Mikey.
Yeah. Mikey picture supposed to be up on the community center alongside Mr. Jeffery. Boy, look, we get next week's show. The next week's show coming right there. Who picture is supposed to be up on the community center? Who we want to name it after? That is the one. We are name the community center after somebody. So we have a poll. Chef, that is it. We go and do a poll on you know you're from Library. Who Storeward from Brea should the community center be named after?
That could be a hard one. Marshall, that's a hard one, you know.
Democracy, the votes win. You know,
I like it.
And whoever comes second and third, we could recommend like a room, you know, because I think they want to put the library as part of the community center, so we could probably name the library after the second place. And the auditorium could be the place. You know, all the room could be named after somebody's we community center, man. We think so we could do what we want with it.
Lovely.
Yeah. If you want to name any Plummy Collins, community center, that we business, that we want.
Do that. That's library. Library.
Or Plummy is a whole market library. When you miss Mr. Plummy, you understand? Mr. Plummy to you. You know, so folks, that's a wrap for today's show. Thanks for all the coming on the inside. Thanks for all the support for Joel. You'll check out my Facebook page on you know, if I'm not on Facebook page, I'll put up all the t-shirts and things for the sale to get better dates. We will, as we go along, we're hoping to keep improving the product. Every time you see us, we want to have something to offer you. Thanks for tuning in. Share. Get out there. Oh, I was speaking to our counselor for the Brighton Destiny, Mr. Gerald DB said AKA Bump. And he say, ask him when you come on the show. He said, just invite me, man. So we having celebrities on the inside, man. When the man, man. On the inside, you know what I mean?
With the StreamYard things going nice. I like it.
Yeah, we are learning the app a little more. You know, I did that tutorial, but I want to put some of the comments up on the screen and things, but I ain't get you. But that's the thing. We'll get you in times to come. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so apparently I didn't do something right. I don't know what it was, but I'll fix that for next show. You know what I mean? Me and Chef working at it. We apologize for not being right there yet, but together we're gonna get there. Omabi private messaging me while we're on the show and tell me call him after the show. So that means Omabi ready to come on the show. So artists on the inside soon.
Nice. I see Casey say pretty Guinness so cool, boy. So like, I mean, like, yeah. You had the picture in the archives there, I know.
We have our winner, boy. Well, Casey put it up. It's yours, brother. It's safe if I have a picture of Mikey.
Ronaldo said name it after him. Mosey say late. Welcome, Mosey.
Welcome, Mosey.
Here, brother.
Inside, man. You know, Renee said another great show. Baby steps a great. Oh, Renee Gill. I know we are almost done, but we want to congratulate Kanique Marshall. Kanique did exceedingly well in her CXC exam. I think Kanique get 8 or 9. Renee, correct quick fast. What Kanique get, but I know she did exceedingly well. Like, congratulations to Kanique and all the other young people. And library, especially. We want our young people are doing us exceedingly proud. Ones and twos and distinctions and things like that. Hey, my daughter Celestia Jewel, she also did a first year of A11. She passed all her subjects. I mean, I'm still on the grades, but she passed. So I don't know she, only ones. But the point being, she passed all. I recognize the work she's doing. Yes, I'll always be tough on you because I want the best for me. I know you can do better, but I love you all the same, Celeste. And I'm so proud of you. Did that amazing job. And look, when they say 8, hey, Kanique, you're going to lead. You make myself, you make Uncle Callum proud, you make your father proud, you make everybody proud. You know, there's library child. All that we watch Kanique growing up, and we take our person and Kanique. And Renee and Samuel do that amazing job with Kanique. You know, and young Master Christian coming up right after her. And you know, if you want to ever take an example of how to raise your children, Samuel and Renee, they are doing an amazing job with their kids. They are two outstanding, well-developed children in the library. Young man, young lady. I am proud to call them my friend, my brother, and Renee, my sister. And you're doing a great job. Congratulations again, and all youths out there, congratulations. And the teachers who've been doing that magnificent job with these kids. Congratulations. Marty, Chef, good support staff for us. He's a boss.
I see Ebony saying a lot of library youths did well, which is true. So all youth in library, all of you all, congratulations. Continue to fly the flag high. I had a friend in Arthur Lockjack, and what she told me they realized up there is that you see the people that come from this southwest here, this library, Vance River, Point 14, Rosie, like you see this southwest area, they say when our students get to Arthur Lockjack to pursue whatever postgraduate studies, they say they always top the class. They say something about us. We have a passion, we have a hunger, we have a drive to succeed. And that's what I tip my hat to the youth.
If you come on the highway easy, you can't go
Exactly. We didn't go so far to play the fool, so
as
the youth continuing the trend.
We come from far, but we have further to go, eh?
Yes, man.
You know, we are celebrities on the inside. I see my political leader, my brother, father back on the inside. Assalamu alaikum, I'm a two-life respected brother, you know what I mean? You know, yes, it's just like the political leaders on the inside. So soon, Mr. Rowdy will be here, and Miss Kamna will be here, you know what I mean?
Mr. McClatchy, don't forget McClatchy.
What I mean, well, we have to bring him on a show. I see I want to go see him and encourage and invite him to our show, because what we want to have is like a report back from our parliamentary representative. Them come and meet people and talk to people, because this is his program, the Larry Agenda.
Nice.
You know? So folks, we could talk whole night, and we have full of content, but we have our one we're going over. So we appreciate and we thank you all for logging in, continue logging in. And what we feel really good about, when we log on 8:30, 4 or 5 people waiting and we are ready. So I mean, just the people looking forward. And we look forward to you. So we're going to continue improving the product. Thanks for coming out. Well, as we say, and you know me, I the fire marshal out. You know, shall we begin? And as always, I'll leave my co-host, the man. You know, I just Alfred here, like Batman. I let Batman lock you up, chef. The closing words.
Well, Callum could say what you want. Everybody know already, right? So again, folks, Labre, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for coming out. Looking like my battery going on dead, but just in time.
We make it just in time.
So we hope to see you all in the next 2 weeks. Continue supporting. Yeah, loving the house every time.
All right, Labre. Let me put your with nice music to leave. The Men in Black boy, we go on.
Your force me. I get my jacket. Hey, shades and all. I got shades to pull it off. Carla.